Hey there folks, welcome to another video. War Pigeons here. Today, we're doing part 2. Now, I'm not sure if I sound a little bit different. I did come up with a little bit of a spring cold or allergies. Either way, with the views on the past video, part 1, I feel like I should just hurry up and do part 2. Here's part 2. This is going to be the second PC that I found at the junkyard, and the next specimen is going to be this Dell computer right here. This beast, looking all pretty and glossy and very 2010s looking. Now, before we get started on this Dell computer, it looks like it's Studio XPS, I just want to say a little message. I have noticed that a good number of you guys that are watching are not subscribed. All you have to do is hit that little button down there. That'll be freaking awesome. It'll help out a whole bunch. It'd be amazing. And you make one person super happy. Because I'm trying to make to 400 subscribers by the end of the month. Again, there's like 96% of you guys that are not subscribed that are watching this video, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would help out the channel a whole lot, and I can do more videos like this. Back to the computer. So here we have a good old Studio XPS. This one must have not been sitting in the junkyard as long as the other one. If you remember, the other one was completely nasty and full of dirt and grime. This one just has some dirt on it. Let's go around on the outside and see what we have here. We're going around the Dell XPS, Studio XPS. It is the Studio XPS 8100. It looks like it ran Windows 7 Home Premium. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. A little bit of dirt and grime and stuff. So the side panel is on, so I'm kind of having a little bit of higher expectations that this one is going to be cleaner than it was on the other side, other computer. The other computer didn't even have a panel, and yet the motherboard was just covered with some grime, barely any corrosion or anything. It looks like we also have a card reader on this thing as well. Do we have a disk drive? That doesn't pop open. I feel a button, so I think this does. Hey, we do have another DVD player. Ew. Yummy. More dirt. USB 2.0 and Windows 7 sticker. I guess we have a Core i5 in here. Hopefully that's the case, because on the other computer, the stickers that we had, well, they were completely wrong, and all of the innards were replaced and or upgraded. And then a THX True Studio. Interesting. Going around the other side, more Studio XPS branding, more dirt, grime, scratches, things like that. Let's take a look around back here. Somewhat crusty power supply. Looks like it's the stock one that comes with it. We have SPDIF out. Oh, it's even got the cover. So hey, that might still work since the cover was still on there, not filling up with dirt. We have eSATA, HDMI with a cover on it, DVI port, no USB 3.0. So this must be before the USB 3.0 FireWire. That'll tell you how old it is. Ethernet, probably gigabit, maybe. And then all of the sound outputs that you potentially need. Some sort of rusty graphics card, rust on it. Maybe it was sitting out longer than I thought it was. That looks like a Wi-Fi card with the antennas. I doubt Bluetooth. And then phone and modem connection. Interesting. Let's crack this puppy open and see what we got in there. This could be exciting. I mean, you never know. It could have a RTX 5090 or something in there, maybe. Maybe those expectations were just a little too much, I think. We're gonna have to crack the seal on this and see what we have. Oh my God. All right, any guesses? Maybe we have ourselves like a 14th gen Core i something in here, and an RTX 4090 and a zillion watt power supply. What do we have? Definitely none of those. So let's see here. Digging in through, digging. Ugh. It's a little furry. Actually, it is surprisingly clean in here. Looks like no water got in here, so I feel confident enough to plug this in and not fear about, I don't know, the computer exploding. So the computer should not explode. Probably will, since I said it. We have ourselves a 350 watt power supply. We can definitely upgrade the graphics in here, as long as said graphics card doesn't have any more than a 6-pin power connector. So that should be interesting. If we have a 6-pin, then we can probably upgrade the graphics card, because I doubt that this graphics card right here is a powerhouse. I don't even know which graphics card this one could potentially be. Pegatron. I think I've seen this before. Pegatron definitely does low end graphics card. I would not be surprised if that was like a GT210 or something like that. This other card down here is a Wi-Fi card, as I suspected. And then, of course, we have a dial-up modem card. That does have a bit of corrosion on there. Oh, look at that. You may not believe this, but it looks like someone upgraded the RAM in this. We have Crucial Ballistics in here. I don't know the speeds. I probably am going to guess it's probably 1333, the just standard. They did a smart thing. They took their drive out. It was most likely like a 250 gig spinning Rust drive, one of those giant boys that just hang out in there. Let's see if I have a 250 gig SSD. We're going to upgrade. System looks decent. I think what we're just going to do is we're just going to go ahead and throw it on the test table. That means I'm going to have to shut that boy down because I need to borrow its cable so I can use that monitor. Does this thing have... oh, geez. So it looks like we're going to be using HDMI. We're not going to get the full 240 hertz from the monitor, so this should be exciting. Let me go ahead and get that SATA all connected and then go ahead and see what we got. This should have an installation of Windows 10. Should. I always say that. I always come up with a plan and say, hey, it should have Windows 10 on it. Then, for some reason, the computer doesn't want to boot it, and then we have our issues. Yeah, let's get this started. All right, now we're going to set up our little friend over here. And, of course, Windows is updating, so it's going to take a minute for that to get done. Jeez. Just hurry up and update and get done so we can get to work on this guy. Any day. Freaking Windows updates, I tell you. Okay, it's been like 5 minutes and it's still saying it's restarting. Mind you, this system right here is a Core i7 13700K. Riddle me that. Why are you running like you're this machine? If this thing beats that thing, I will do some sort of special video. I'm not pitting them against each other. That's not happening. Back to the waiting. Okay, after what seems to be 65 million years later, more like 20 minutes in real time, this thing is finally updated. Again, that's a 13700K Intel Core i7. No slouch of a CPU, I tell you. With an RTX 3070 Ti in it, and it took that long to update. Anyways, rant over. Let's go ahead and get behind the computer and throw everything together, huh? Since we're stealing stuff from the other computer here, let's see here. Mouse and keyboard are very important. Plug those in. I'm going to see if that wireless works. So I'm not even going to plug in Ethernet. HDMI because reasons. And there we go. That's basically all that we know. Wait. I'm sorry. Power cable. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. All right. And we have a green light on, so that's a good sign. Hey! Now I need to go boot changing the input of this monitor. I don't want to change that. I want to change the input to HDMI. Very scary moment. Well, that's a good sign. Hey! It looks like it's functioning and the power supply did not blow up. That's a good sign. Obviously, the CMOS battery is dead, so we're just going to load defaults and move on. And then it powered off. You going to turn back on? Okay. Don't scare me like that. Oh, and look at that. I actually had Windows 10 on there. That's a sigh of relief. Sure is taking its sweet time. Are you kidding me? Let's go into the freaking BIOS. F2. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Boot device configuration. Boot setting. Word errors. Hard disk priority. RAID. Oh, that's why. It thinks it's RAID. Which one was it? Was it standard CMOS? Hard disk. That's not it. Nope, that's not it either. Aha! ATA. F10. Save. Let's see if that'll do it. Why is it standard RAID? That's kind of weird. Hopefully Windows doesn't crap itself again. Oh, it got quieter. That noise was the GPU fan. Holy crap. Hey! It's a moose. I didn't see any drivers loading, so does that mean it just picked up whatever's in here? Core i5 650 at 3.2 gigahertz base. 4 core, no special thread. They didn't pick up a graphics card. So let's go to control panel. Device manager. Oh, I hate it when I'm almost right. NVIDIA GeForce 310. That's kind of weird because it doesn't even show up on Task Manager. That's how terrible of a graphics card that is. And we have 8 gigs. at 1333. Perfect. So now that we got this beast up and running, now all I got to do is get these two head to head. Oops, actually first I want to see if that's an actual Wi-Fi card. Hey, we have Wi-Fi. Hey. Let's see how fast this thing goes. Oh, it did connect. So it did come with a Wi-Fi card. There's that. Oh, there it goes. Now it's setting up graphics driver. So we'll do speed test, not speed the movie. Well, this isn't very reassuring if it's taking forever just to load a speed test. Or, okay, there we go. It's probably downloading updates is what's going on here. Oh yeah, now it's acting really slow. What is the resolution set at? It feels like it's a lot lower than the 1440p monitor that I have here. I almost feel like the other system was a little snappier. And I hear the graphics card really working. Holy cow. At 1080. Wait, does this thing not display 1440p because of the graphics card? That's hilarious. But anyways, I just want to run a quick speed test. It's not doing terrible. Yep, okay, so we're basically hitting the limits of that Wi-Fi card. I do have a better one, but I'm not going to throw it in here because I just want it to remain as good as it was when it came from the yard of junk. All right, folks, so that's going to do it for this video. We got everything that we needed done. Actually, everything that we got done, meaning I really didn't have to do much for this thing. It looks like this little screamer is good to go head-to-head against the AMD FX 6300 computer with a GTX 750 Ti in it. I know this is going to be a very unfair fight. I'm pretty sure in CPU tests, this thing will win. Maybe the other one will win. It really is a toss-up right now because one has a strong CPU and one has a strong GPU. It could go either way. Now, the real question is, should I put Windows 7 on both of these systems? That's what they came with when they were made. That way we can do an even fight. But the problem is it's going to make it harder to do benchmarks because Windows 7 is not supported and has not been supported for a few years now. Put down in the comments if you want me to leave it on Windows 10 or downgrade it to Windows 7. I know everybody loves Windows 7. It's beautiful. But if you put Windows 7, that's going to make my life a lot harder, and I'm pretty sure what you guys enjoy doing to me. So with that being said, let me know in the comments below if you guys want Windows 7 or Windows 10. And then after 3 or 4 days after this video is posted, then I'll go ahead and go with whichever operating system wins. Don't forget to subscribe. Literally 93% of you guys who are watching this video are not subscribed. Just hit that button. It helps out the channel a lot. It also makes it a lot easier for me to get a hold of more of these junkyard PCs, do other projects with my other computers. Again, this one costs $5 at the junkyard. So total of $10 for 2 computers, pretty good deal. And functioning computers on top of that. Should be fun. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.